Olá, pessoas, tudo bom? Deu uma pausa aqui, tomar um café, pá. Pesado o último
I was so
episódio.
scared.
Nossa, eu senti, hein?
Thought you were a
Putz, grila.
goner there. We're so lucky the general made it in time.
And Jing, that was amazing. That final blow you dealt to Hule. How have I never seen that before?
Was it really us who defeated Hule? Why do I feel like he suddenly started to flag during our battle?
It must have been our awe-inspiring righteousness that struck fear into his heart.
You really are an overthinker. What's the point of worrying about these things? Who cares why he started to weaken?
Eu me importo. Eu me importo.
All that matters is that we won.
The hunt is finally over. Thank you for holding out so long. The Cloud Knights are withdrawing as we speak. Lieutenant Yang Qing, how are you holding up?
I thought I was done for.
I wouldn't want General Jing Yuan to lose the disciple that brings him so much pride. When I sensed that Hule was not on the ground, I raced to get here as quickly as I could. Who would have imagined that I would arrive late to the battlefield for the first time in my life? No. Perhaps you young ones' blades were just too fast for me. I originally thought, in the best-case scenario, you would team up and hold this beast back while protecting yourselves. However, you joined forces and defeated Hule. Ah, the youth are truly to be feared and respected. Come, we need to lock up Hule once again before anything unexpected happens.
Such an unforgettable blade. So similar to the one wielded by that woman who defeated me all those years ago. Over 700 years have passed, and I thought I would have a way to overcome it by now. But in the end, my fangs and claws were too slow. You won, child.
Stop struggling, Hule. There's plenty of time for you to be tortured by your regrets when you go back to the shackling prison.
Yes, I was defeated, but this was not unexpected. And regardless, you still showed your face, Shao.
Pra quem não viu o rolê, né? Informação rápida. Bem, a gente tem o Yan King aqui, né? Como personagem. Eu vou pôr porque eu gosto de colocar esses personagens da história, né? Vou colocar ele. Vou colocar o nosso querido raposo aqui. Vingança, né? Eu fiquei sentido. Eu só não entendi porque que ele tem aqui se o bicho não tem fraqueza a gelo, mas ok. Espero que esse time dê conta aqui. Ah, provavelmente ele é obrigatório, viu? Não parei pensar nisso.
This for so long. Our little hunting game has finally reached its climax. You've doomed yourselves.
Musiquinha?
As I meet my demise, so shall the entire Xianzhou Longbow. The crimson wound in my chest will make this place shine with blood. I will drive all foxes to madness in their fear, craving slaughter without end.
Meu Deus.
What now? They shall.
This is the heart of the Borisin warhead, a product of the plague mark. I'll leave the next part to you. I don't understand. We cannot allow this thing to spread. I will do all within my power to consume this crimson moon. Once the situation changes, Lieutenant Yenqing, you are to enforce the Cloud Knight's military rules. Understood.
Nossa. Pra quem não entendeu o que aconteceu, ela consumiu o coração e se tornou o líder dos Boris. Entendeu? Isso vai causar a essência dela ser corrompida, né? Então agora ela vai se tornar um Borison na loucura. Nossa. Olha a merda.
Die, Borisin.
What? We clearly don't have wolf ears.
You refuse the toast. Let's add more seasoning.
Ready to shine. Nice job.
Deve ser uma luta bem difícil, viu?
Allow any of you to leave the Sky Splitter.
Does she think we're her enemies?
Hule just wanted to take down the general, even at the cost of his own life. Snap out of it, General!
More seasoning.
I thought we'd get a minute to catch our breath. What do we do? Do we fight or run?
Essa decide.
After all this, do you still think running is an option?
Awesome! Ding! Time to Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, what's this?
A little more heat. I'm honored. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Time for swordplay! Practices of swords descend!
É droga.
It's better to make no move. More seasoning.
How many
You are not worthy.
Oh, I get it!
You are not.
Pô. Só que ele fica atacando ele, velho.
I'm honored. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
I can do this!
Strike with heart!
Time to Azure
Vamos lá.
Dragon, White Tiger,
O
less
time não é ruim, tá? Porque é um time buildado pra isso mesmo.
Blade and flight!
Awesome! Ding!
More seasoning.
Protect me!
Thank you for your generosity.
Fiends or devils. I'll crush them all.
Practices of swords descend!
Nossa, como vai enfrentar isso aí, velho? A mulher, o bicho vindo e voltando.
Get away! But do we stand any chance at all?
She said, I'll leave the next part to you. She put her faith in us!
Trying.
I promise. I will cure you. Fei Shao.
No one can live forever, Zhao Zhao. This time, I must break my promise. Is this the Sky Splitter? Or somewhere else?
Lieutenant Yenqing, you are to enforce the Cloud Knight's military rules. Understood.
We can't let her get away! Snap out of it, General!
You always leave the hardest battles for yourself. Even now, you would never run away. Isn't it strange that as your enemy, I understand you even better than your own allies?
Hule?
This rage, I remember the taste. I know that it was never victory that it thirsted for, but the hunt itself. Isn't that right, Fei Xiao?
You shouldn't be here. I saw you die with my own eyes.
Just consider me a figment of your imagination. Before every hunt, I make preparations for defeat and retreat. But not this time. This time, defeat was exactly the ending I was racing towards. When I learned your story from Jiao Zhou, I realized that he had always been hiding a secret, and that not even the healer himself understood the meaning of this secret. What an ironic fate, don't you think? All this time, waiting for this day to come. I never imagined that this was how it would turn out. But I accept it. Now, let us break through the ironclad defenses of the Omni General's heart and see what secret she has hidden in those deepest, darkest corners.
Justiça. Pimenta de queijo. Forma original.
I'm sure that the people of the Xianzhou have shown these familiar scenes countless times, but they only showed you what they wanted you to see. They have you fight to save the weak, but what they never told you is that when all the pretenses of kindness and compassion are stripped away, this is how the universe is meant to be. When the Xianzhou is weak, they play the victim so they can win your sympathy. When they are strong, they make you their avenger and have you fight in the name of justice. I found it. This is your shadow of doubt.
Your so-called survival of the fittest is nothing but an excuse. You cannot weaken my resolve, Hule.
Blinded by the fury of your moon rage, you slaughtered your allies. Merlin's Claw, you have betrayed the Alliance. Your actions are no different from those of the abominations we stand against.
At the end of the day, it is the blood of the abominations that runs through your veins. One day, you will inevitably
mission. You ran into the arms of your new master's army without hesitation. You thought that you had found freedom, respect, and recognition. But you were wrong. They know all too well that a wolf will always be a wolf. Now your greatest fear is about to come true. You have become an enemy of the Xianzhou. This is your fear.
You aim to instill terror within me. Yet all of this is nothing but a phantom!
It's time to return to the pack, Fei Shao. No matter how deep the hatred you bear for the poison, no matter how much we may consider each other enemies, I will still show you this path that you never imagined was available to you. Because you made a choice. You devoured the Crimson Moon. You are worthy to become Poison's warhead.
Eu entendo que eles separaram todo o enredo em 2 atualizações para ter mais, para ter espaço entre as atualizações e tudo mais, né? Para preparar as próximas coisas, que eles já anunciaram que foi por isso que eles dividiram, né? Mas dava pra ser tudo uma atualização só.
And change the fate of our people, allowing the Poison to return to their former glory.
Vou repegar essas informações agora que o Twitter foi de Vasco.
Ulterior motives to manipulate the Poison. They would rather place their hopes of survival with an imaginary savior than gain the courage and strength to fight to the death. Poison like that deserve no more than to be sent to their deaths. And I, a prisoner who was your captive for over 700 years,
become a new you.
That's right. We are so similar after all. We are both monsters and were born for war. And will die for war.
I'm sure my answer doesn't need much explanation. I refuse.
I told you before, Oxygen and Borison are no more than labels. You can be whoever you want to be. You can do whatever you want to do. Accept these truths, and the Borison will bow to you. Destroy them, reduce them to dust, or teach them to become servants of the Xianzhou. You are free to do as you please. Carve your name into the Xianzhou's history books, or into the list of arch enemies. You have the final say.
You do not understand, Hule. You have no idea what it is that I truly desire. When I was just a child, I stained my hands with blood for the first time, in order to escape the whips and shackles of the Wolf Masters.
Nirgal, don't stop! Keep running! I can't run anymore. Saran, are they catching up? They're still behind us. Don't stop! Nirgal, look up! Look at that light in the sky! That's a shooting star. It's shining down on us. If we just tell it our wish, we can have our freedom. We will all be able to escape. We'll win our freedom and then share it with our cooler brothers and sisters. So you have to run. Quickly! We can do it! We can escape! Nirgal, run with me!
We ran and ran with all the strength we had. But we ended up losing each other. I escaped the hunting pack and encountered a woman that could fly. A Cloud Knight.
I imagine you kept your promise.
Unfortunately, when I led her back in order to free my Kulor companions, there was nothing left there but a bottomless pit.
The light of the devilish archer. A star of calamity that strikes the ground and leaves only devastation in its wake.
In the years that followed, I followed the trail of that light alongside my Cloud Knight allies, and saw it fall countless more times. Gradually, I came to understand. That light was not some shooting star that carried wishes and aspirations. Each Lux arrow meant that countless lives in a helpless world were about to be obliterated. I prayed to the god of the Skybone that I would never have to witness one of these shooting stars fall again. But they ignored my prayers.
That's right. They never answer us. They just let us loose in this world to massacre each other. That is why the fierce battle between us has raged to this day. If the gods who never bleed nor cry, who work silently from above, refuse to listen to the prayers of mortals, then we have no choice but to fight for our own desires. Do
So, what is it that you yearn for, Hule? Why is it that you fight?
I fight so that I can turn the stars above into a great wilderness for the Boris to roam. What about you, Saran?
I fight so that one day I will never have to witness another shooting star falling to the ground. So that just one more person can live and return to the Yaoqing alongside me.
You would resist becoming the person you were supposed to be. Lower yourself from a free wolf to a domesticated fox just for the sake of one person. Then have it your way. I will use your fear and doubt as my nourishment. I will seize you and devour you. I will replace you and become a shell.
We are so similar. Both monsters that were born for war and will die for war. You were right when you said that, Hule. So, I shall pray to the heavens. Even if they do not respond to me, I pray that the arrows of the hunt will pierce the heart of every monster. Do you see me, shooting star?
Ah, ela não tinha o machado ainda.
The knights are sworn to protect the Xianzhou. I will uphold this vow until my very last day.
Ela se tornou emanadora da caça. A caça respondeu.
Tears of blood, and all living creatures have howled and lamented. I once commanded the strong and hunted the weak. Now, I will use your inner beast as my weapon, and your name as my prey. Fei Xiao!
Tear back your disguises and show you how cowardly and powerless you truly are, Hule!
A wolf lurks in the heart of every boar set and fox king. The moment you grow weak, it will devour you.
Nice job!
Eu vou vir aqui reiniciar. Só pra ajustar aqui que eu tenho que tirar o... Não. Apertei o botão errado, caramba. Ô, meu pai. Apertei o botão errado é tristeza.
And all living creatures have howled. I once commanded the strong and hunted the weak. Now, I will use your inner beast as my weapon. And
Peraí, aqui. Animação rápida, deixa eu tirar ele aqui. Vou colocar aqui, isso. Pronto.
since the day I was born, satisfied by tears of blood,
Eu não tinha vila, gente.
have howled.
Aí complica,
I
né?
once commanded the strong and hunted the weak. Now, I will use your inner beast as my weapon.
Tear back your disguises and show you.
A wolf lurks in the heart of every boar set and fox you. The moment you grow weak, will devour you.
Time to show you what I can really. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. Watch this! Yeah.
That won't do. I swear to be
Forever triumphant. Victory is inevitable.
I'm scared.
Stay put.
Give me strength. You're the best.
No, that's better.
More season.
I can take it.
Make your move, Hule.
Yeah.
juicy.
Oh, I get it.
It's just a twin innocent.
Broken places, and your life will be stolen. Death, and you shall live forever.
Time to show you what I can real. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. Watch this.
A little more heat. I'm honored. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
It wants to devour. It will first have to beg for my mercy. Victory is inevitable.
Ready to shine. Yeah.
Pray. Taste as it pierces your skin. This is the only sensation I have experienced for 700 years. Pain!
How about letting the enemies try more season?
Até a luta dela é maneira, cara.
Fangs and claws have grown dull.
That won't do.
How's this?
Yeah. Time to show you Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. Watch this.
I swear to be
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
I can do this.
Get them! Fiends or devils! I'll crush them all!
Oh, I get it.
A little more heat.
Battle, God, anarchy! Heed my commands!
Nossa. Eu entendi porque que ela causa tanto dano. Porque senão o dano dela não fecha. Porque eu vi muita gente falando, pô, é power creep, não sei o que lá e tal, mas não. Se ela não der um dano bastante alto aí, ela não fecha o dano não.
More season.
Make your move. How's this?
Yeah.
that won't do.
Awesome. Now watch this.
I will devour you. Share your own claw.
Nossa, velho.
You're the best.
Fiends or devils! I'll crush them all!
Juicy. I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Yeah. Time to show Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. Watch this.
Your own strength! Make your move, Hule. How's this?
That won't do.
Oh, I get it. Stop, shake.
I swear to be the
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
I'm scared.
Stay put!
Give me strength. You're the best.
Pick on someone else!
Yeah.
juicy.
Nossa, é muito forte, velho.
Let the hunt begin!
I'll never look back again.
Get them! Fiends or devils! I'll crush them all!
Time to show you what I can really. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. Watch this!
Make
Tá.
your move, Hule. That won't do.
Awesome! Now watch this!
Não sei como é que eu consegui matar o de out ali, né? Ok.
Juicy. I swear.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Ah, agora foi. Tem que bater com o quadrado e depois triângulo, depois fechar com o quadrado.
Stay put.
That won't do. Juicy.
I could take
Nossa.
10 of you.
That won't do. Juicy.
Awesome! Time to Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. Watch this! I'm gonna hold everyone back and give these strings. You're the best.
Your move, Hule. That won't do. I swear to you.
Forever triumphant!
Ó, é triângulo. Aí você bate, a hora que mudar a cor ali, você tem que vir e trocar o tipo de ataque pra poder dar mais dano.
Stay put. Get them. Fiends or devils. I'll crush them all.
The fearless knows not fear.
Juicy. That won't do.
Time to Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. Watch this!
Make your move, Hule. Juicy. I swear to you.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Awesome! I'm gonna hold everyone back again! Protect me!
Caramba, eu perdi o raposo e o time ficou mais funcional, vai entender.
Never hesitate!
That won't do. Juicy.
Need a shot! Yeah! Oh, I get it! Time to Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! Watch this!
Get them.
Fearless knows not fear!
That won't do. Juicy.
I could take 10 of you! Yeah! I'm scared!
Stay put.
Caramba, eu achei que tinha máximo
You're the best!
de carga dela, mas não tem.
I'll crush them all.
E foi bem alto mesmo.
Never hesitate!
That won't do. Juicy.
Awesome!
Nossa, é 12? Meu pai.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Nossa. Nossa, já dá pra ultar de novo.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Nossa. Meu pai, velho. Que boneco forte. Mas faz sentido. Então ela não era uma emanadora e se tornou, né? Durante a história aqui, né?
That won't do. Juicy.
Será que o raposo botou todas as fichas dele nisso? Que ela conseguiria se tornar uma emanadora? E
Make your move, Hule.
Never hesitate!
That won't do. Juicy.
I swear to be the
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
I'm gonna hold
Aí.
everyone back again.
Eu gostei desse conceito. Você bate com uma coisa, depois bate com outra pra alternar os bagulhos e tal.
Fear that kills not fear!
that won't do.
Awesome. Now watch this. Time to ship.
Vocês têm que lembrar, tá, gente, que eu ainda não fiz o guia dela. Então eu não fiz os testes que eu sempre faço pra vídeo, pra ver como é que o boneco funciona, qual a melhor estratégia pro boneco. Vocês têm que lembrar disso, tá? Eu não simplesmente pego um guia da internet pra ver, tá? Nem gosto de fazer isso.
Oh, I get it. Oh, stop shooting.
Fear that kills not fear!
That won't do.
Nossa.
Our little hunting game ends here. Take your move, Hule. Mighty light of the heavens, woke in my heart. Come to me. We shall conquer as one.
Tadinho do raposo, nem na gameplay sobreviveu.
Has always been myself.
Gostei do conceito de não ser uma luta real mesmo.
General. General, you're awake.
Ela tem invocação aí, por que ela não usa invocação em batalha? Porque não precisa. Final tranquilo, tranquilaço. Derrotado e morto, os soldados lupinos não conseguem mais resistir. Completamente esmagado pelos cavaleiros da nuvem. Então, Roberta Muse encontra de tio que está à beira da morte. Sobre a fuga de rolê da prisão. O raposo sobreviveu. Não mataram o raposo. Se colocar a ceninha do raposo se despedindo da Feixal aí me quebra, velho.
Welcome, Miss Lingshaw. I am Preceptor Tauron.
Greetings, my honored preceptor. It's been a while since we last touched base. I've brought a friend with me today. I believe you're already familiar with each other.
Tauron? What? Elder Tauron? I remember when I was exiled, you were on the verge of passing on. What's with this new look?
All of this is thanks to your past life. Had you not been so rash, I wouldn't have had to walk such a dangerous road to free our clan, becoming this specter of my former self. Don Hung, you've returned twice, but it seems that meeting us fossils wasn't on your agenda. Regrettable indeed. Now here you are to meet me anyway. Life does love its ironies, doesn't it?
I didn't come here with Miss Lingshaw today to reminisce.
Indeed. When the Cauldron Master extends an invitation, it's only proper for the Preceptors to attend.
As the newly appointed Cauldron Master, there's been much to take care of within the Alchemy Commission. It's only now that I've had the chance to speak with you. Please forgive the delay, Elder. I sent over some evidence regarding the prison break in the Shackling prison. I trust you've already looked it over.
Yes. You sent us the remains of Mara-struck soldiers, a map of the Shackling prison, and a semblance reversion essence pill.
These are the remains of assassins who used Cloud Hymn magic to conceal their tracks. They aided in the Borisons' escape, allowing them unimpeded passage through the Shackling prison. That marked up map is a map of prisoners' escape routes. Vidyadhara craftsmen once made blueprints for the prison's construction, so I imagine, Mr. Tauran, you have a similar map in your possession. This pill.
Is semblance reversion essence? Indeed. I helped plot the prison break in the Shackling prison.
So, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus joining forces with the Lord Ravager to stir up trouble in the Alchemy Commission, the introduction of the Stellaron, and the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection all have something to do with the Vidyadhara.
That's right. You were sent here by the General to hear my confession, weren't you? If there's even a shred of empathy in you, you should understand the reasons behind everything I've done. Ever since the sedition of Imbibitor Lunae, the population of the Vidyadhara has dwindled. With the High Elder exiled, a few of us preceptors had to do what we could to turn the tide. My methods might have been drastic, perhaps even incomprehensible. But it was all for one cause. The survival of the Vidyadhara. Yet, the Xianzhou natives zealously forbid any plague marks and did nothing while the Vidyadhara suffered. Dan Heng, Lingsha, as Vidyadhara, you should understand the desperation behind my actions. All I've tried to do is to ensure our survival.
I'm well aware of the challenges the Vidyadhara face. Fighting for survival isn't a sin. But Elder, your actions have gone beyond mere survival. You've become a beast driven solely by the propagation, devoid of even a hint of empathy.
Oh. Despite calling ourselves a noble draconic bloodline, at our core, we're merely bipedal beasts. The survival of our kind is paramount. If I hadn't resorted to beastly actions, the Vidyadhara might not even exist. The sages show no mercy, as the old wisdom goes. When the High Elder abandoned our people's survival, I had to shoulder the world's sins alone. Lingsha, Dan Heng, the past is behind us, but the future of the Vidyadhara still lies within your grasp. The situation on the Xianzhou Luofu has changed rapidly. As Vidyadhara, we must unite in purpose and avoid the mistakes of the previous Imbibitor Lunae.
I was initially skeptical about the Vidyadhara's betrayal of the Alliance. But after hearing your confession, I realized that there is no point in talking about trust. Breaking the covenant of our alliance will bring war upon the Vidyadhara. Even if we are able to have offspring again, what difference will it make?
Once my plan succeeds, the Alliance will see the Vidyadhara as their saviors, because both parties ultimately share the same interests.
So now that survival won't convince us, you want to talk about interests?
For 1,000 years, the Alliance has been engaged in brutal warfare against the denizens of abundance. Yet victory has remained beyond reach. Have you ever wondered why? Should the Alliance emerge victorious, they will inevitably become the next denizens of abundance. However, if they suffer defeat, the Alliance will face extinction. Thus, the Alliance has deceitfully upheld this precarious balance. However, I have a way to escape from this dilemma. The Alliance's path to salvation lies within the secret of dragon transmutation. Imagine if there were a way to transform other life forms into Vidyadhara. The Alliance would then possess an endless stream of soldiers and would not need to worry about casualties. Once the war ended, these soldiers would cease reproduction, eliminating concerns of overpopulation. This is the way to salvation for the Xianzhou Alliance. The ultimate path to end the universe's suffering under the immortality plague. Only we, the Vidyadhara, can achieve this.
So, you relied on this rhetoric to manipulate the ignorant members of the Vidyadhara into serving you. I am deeply disappointed in you, Elder. Your thoughts and intentions are completely devoid of empathy. Cloud Knights.
Hold it.
Miss Bailu!
Mr. Danheng and Sister Ling Sha. Everyone's here?
You think I don't know why you're really here? Jing Yuan sent you here to test me, didn't he? According to the oath between the Alliance and the Vidyadhara, it's forbidden to spill Vidyadhara blood on their own territory. Are you all ready to violate this oath in the presence of the Lawfu's High Elder?
Dragon Lady, there's no need to panic. Elder. The Vidyadhara's sacred grounds and the High Elder are not to be used as pawns in exchange for your life.
You talk a big game. As if you have the nation and the people's best interests at heart. But when it really matters, you use a small girl as your shield. It's ridiculously pitiful.
I've said it before. Survival is never a sin. We're all Vidyadhara, so you should understand my intentions. And as a Vidyadhara, I will leave for you a dignified solution. Leave the Scale Gorge waterscape immediately, and appeal to the top echelons of the Alliance. Let the 6 charioteers hold a trial, and sentence me to exuviation and rebirth.
I see right through your plans, Mr. Taoran. Vidyadhara rebirth erases past crimes, but I'm well aware of the Preceptor's dirty tricks during rebirth. You might not be you, but you will still be you. I won't forgive myself for past sins under the pretext of knowing nothing, nor will I allow you to evade accountability.
Dan Heng, I've always disliked your inability to see the bigger picture. Rebirth hasn't changed you one bit.
Miss Bailu, as High Elder of the Lawfu Vidyadhara, please share your thoughts at this moment.
I don't want to stay here. I'm tired of being pushed around. I'm not some puppet to be controlled. Please, take me away with you.
I understand. As the oath dictates, members of the Alliance are forbidden from harming Vidyadhara here. But I've long since severed ties with the Alliance. Right now, I'm simply a nameless, free to come and go as I please. The oath of the Xianzhou means nothing to the spear in my hand.
Caralho!
Get them! Do whatever it takes!
Obrigado por mandar 2 healers de novo. Ô saco.
The truth burns everything in this world. Is bleeding.
Ela não é healer.
Time to cleanse the filth.
Existence is unity. I'm scared.
Stay put!
Protect.
Great teamwork.
A miracle!
Enjoying yourself?
Nossa, mas é um healer muito lento.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Eu sei que tá acabando o tempo o jogo, mas eu não tenho o que fazer. Vamos aí 5 minutos pra terminar a história aqui. Gente, eu volto, tá? Meia horinha só depois do lançamento desse episódio aqui pra gente finalizar a história. Eu acho que não vai dar pra terminar no episódio só, tá? Se der, eu edito aí, corto umas lutas, algumas repetições e faço caber no episódio só, tá beleza? Falou, valeu, até mais. Fui!